The anticipation is mounting here as both sides get set for this matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos here at Sports Authority Field at Mile High. Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms. There's nothing like a heated divisional game, and it's about to come your way. There's not a whole lot of love to be found on this field today, partner, as we're about to kick off.
Well, there's no doubt about that. They do not like each other. That's the simplest way to say it. You play your division rival twice a year, so that alone is going to build some animosity. And the other thing is, too, when you go into the offseason, what is the #1 thing you try to do? Find ways to beat your division rival. So that's what we're going to see out here today. A lot of emotion, a lot of good play. It's going to be very exciting.
Pleased to bring in the third member of our broadcast team, Danielle Bellini, with the report from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. As you both know, history is a big part of every divisional matchup in the NFL. So even though there's a lot of roster turnover year to year in the league, both sides here today still recognize that any divisional game ratchets up the passion on the field. And guys, today should be no different, so expect a very physical game. Back to you.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field. Matt Prater is ready to run up and kick this football. Smartly takes a knee in the end zone. Here is the former overall #1 pick of the draft by way of Utah, quarterback Alex Smith. Charles is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Gets it out to the 22. Dwayne Bowe has a new contract in Kansas City, and he's got a new quarterback as well.
That'll sure put your mind at ease once you get paid. Dwayne Bowe is a big wide receiver, and he fits perfectly with the West Coast offense that Andy Reid is bringing to Kansas City.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Working that left side. That's good enough for the first down, their first of the day.
11-yard gain on the play.
Hard to play man-to-man against such a quality wide receiver. He's fast, he's big. You got to mix up the coverage. You play straight man-to-man, you're going to give up a lot of completions.
Jamal Charles is in the backfield. 1st and 10. He'll fire it out to the left. Gets his feet down right near the chalk. One of the leaders of this Denver defense is linebacker Wesley Woodyard.
Well, the saying the word leader about Wesley Woodyard is that's what you say, captain in high school, captain in college, and also a captain for the Denver Broncos. He is a tremendous player.
It's now 2nd down. Jamal Charles carries the football. He'll be brought down, but not before picking up the first down. They've marched right onto the field with this opening drive, and they're moving the chains with regularity.
They sure are, and I think it's time for the defense to quit sitting in there in that bland defense they're running, take a chance and try to stop this drive.
First down here after the run. Alex Smith from the gun. Looking for a receiver on the left side here. And he's brought down right at the 43.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up. That picks up 7. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense is going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
Jamal Charles is in the backfield. Tight ends in motion here. Smith's got it in the gun. Looking for an open receiver on the right.
Number 17 on the reception. The result of the play is a first down.
Jim picking up a couple first downs early in the game. It's like when you play golf and you par the first couple holes. I know it doesn't happen a lot, but when you do, it makes you feel good.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. Up ahead for about 4.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Chiefs will approach this play from out of the pistol. 2nd and 5. He'll fire it out to the left. Catch is made by Dwayne Bowe.
First down on the play.
That was a nice curl route by the wide receiver. In the old days, they used to call that the button hook.
The Kansas City Chiefs a year ago had the worst record in the league. They were last in the league in the passing game. They go out and they get Andy Reid. They go and trade for Alex Smith. So it's a whole new vibe around Kansas City.
Yeah, it's a whole new vibe. You are right. New quarterback, that always makes the fan base happy. And Andy Reid coming into town is going to stabilize the football team, stabilize the quarterback, and especially the offense. Should be a much better year for the Chiefs. When you think the defense is thinking pass, run the delay or the draw catches them off guard, you'll get some good yards.
This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. On 2nd down and 5, he stacked up at that point.
You cannot let offensive players get up the sideline in the NFL. That's where a lot of big plays are made. The defensive end that time, well, he was on the end, and he stopped that run for very little gain.
Marching down the field and taking their time. Here on 3rd and 5. And complete. The tackle is made short of the first, and that'll bring up 4th down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short, defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
And he drives it through for the field goal.
There's nothing like being ahead in the football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other team come after you.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. 4-time NFL MVP quarterback Peyton Manning.
Well, when you're on the defensive side, you're going against Peyton Manning. It's all about the skies. Can you fool him? And it's very hard to do. Can you wait till there's 2 or 3 seconds left on the play clock before you show what your defense is going to do so he doesn't have time to react?
1st down and 10. Incomplete. One of Peyton's favorite targets is wide receiver Eric Decker.
Eric Decker finds a way, Jim, every game to get behind the defense 2 or 3 times, and Peyton Manning loves that about him.
This starting lineup is brought to you by Snickers. Hungry for victory? Snickers satisfies.
Watch the blitz, watch the blitz.
Second down coming up. Needs to get rid of it. Goes underneath. When you take note of that Chiefs defense, you must talk about Tamba Hali.
Tamba Hali, we see so many guys like this now, don't we, in the NFL? I don't know. I really call them defensive ends. I know they line up as linebackers, but when you see a guy that big and can rush the quarterback, they're defensive ends in my eye.
It's third down coming up. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
Welker's lined up in the slot. First and 10. They feed the running back. Going to be a tackle for a loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
That leads us to second down. Manning from the gun, eyeing that left side. Manning complete as he finds Welker on that throw.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Well, there's not much to say about that play, Jim. It was a completion by the quarterback, and it picked up a couple yards.
Phil, you look at the Denver Broncos, and you think about a team that was a #1 seed in the AFC playoffs last year, but had the all-time heartbreak at the end of that game against Baltimore in the Divisional Round, when Jacoby Jones got behind the secondary, sent the game to overtime, and the Broncos season would end in double overtime.
You need a little luck sometimes to win a Super Bowl, or, of course, I'm not saying it was luck for the Baltimore Ravens, but it was unfortunate for the Denver Broncos to get.
Balls picked off. The tackle was made.
Good job that time by the defense, not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
They come to the line, and it's first down. They send the tight end in motion. Play action fake. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Second down following that incompletion. Alex Smith's going to take it from the shotgun. Makes the grab. Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
Well, that looks like an upper body injury, Jim. I think we both can tell that. And now the question is, how bad is it? You just never know.
Offense lines up here. 3rd and 3. And they'll run the football with Charles. The tackle was made, but the first down is picked up.
Very few teams in the league can do this and run the football for first downs. Anytime it's in a situation, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, they don't even think about run because they're not tough enough to get it done. They have to throw it. Nice job by this offense.
Jamal Charles is in the backfield. 1st and 10. Jamal Charles. The Chiefs get a first down.
Jamal Charles out of the University of Texas. He might be as fast as running back as there is in this league. You give him a little bit of a window, and he will pick up big yards.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. On first down, it's back to the ground game.
When you make play calls like that, you're not going to win many football games. That was a terrible call here on first down.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Smith's going to take it from the gun. Catch is made by Dwayne Bowe.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Well, it's a nice throw and catch by the quarterback and receiver. Puts them in good position where they have a chance to pick up this 3rd down.
Jamal Charles is in the backfield. 3rd down and 8. Got a little screen set up here. With 2 hands, he has it.
This defense you're playing against, they're pretty good. So it's 4th down near midfield. Punt the football.
Dustin Colquitt looks ready to boot this one away. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line. Peyton Manning under center. 1st and 10. Ball is caught. That'll stop the play right there.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
We'll switch sides and take a break as the first quarter comes to a close here in Denver, Colorado. The Broncos still possess the football as we begin the second quarter. Dreesen's moved away from the tight end position to now a receiver in the slot. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Inhales the pass. Tackle down at the 46-yard line.
Nothing like it when you throw a short pass as a quarterback and get a long play out of it, because it looks like a terrific throw and catch on the stat sheet. Good job that time by the short receiver, making a long gain out of it.
They've got a first down now after that catch. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. He had it, but the hit jars the ball loose.
Does it take talent to do something like this? You've got a time to pass where the football's going, where the receiver's going to catch it and do the perfect timing, hit that receiver, and that football comes flying out. Nice job that time, incomplete pass.
Second down after the incompletion. Manning's back in shotgun formation. Makes the reception.
Good job by the quarterback that time. Makes the decision. Throws it short. It does not get the first down, but I promise you, third and short is a lot easier than having third and long.
When you look at the Broncos, obviously Peyton Manning's a strength of this team. What else do you see that you like?
Well, the offensive line, that's the first thing that jumps out at me, and I think it's the biggest reason why Peyton Manning went to the Denver Broncos in 2012. He thought, or he knew, that they could protect him, give him time, and when you do that to a good quarterback with experience, you don't need great wide receivers to get it done. Theirs were pretty good, but the offensive line jumps out at me. You know, outside linebackers, they're everything all in one. They got to be a pass rusher, a pass cover guy, and they got to be able to stop the run. Nice job that time getting the sack.
The punt team is in place and ready to perform. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. Jamal Charles is in the backfield. First and 10. Charles is taking the handoff.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
The defense comes out of the nickel. Smith standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Makes the catch.
Number 89 makes the catch. The play results in a first down.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
Boy, the Chiefs in the offseason, they thought an awful lot of Alex Smith and made the play to go get the quarterback from the 49ers.
Yeah, Jim, you know, you go and get him for a lot of reasons. You know, Matt Castle's days were over in Kansas City. The fan base had turned against him. You want to give him some hope. And Alex Smith has played enough in the NFL. He's going to be consistent. He might not make the big plays down the field, but the one thing is shown the last couple years, he will not turn the football over.
He'll go left.
Outside linebackers are just, they really are great athletes. They got size and they can really run. That was a good job by the outside linebacker there that time, stopping the outside run for a little gain.
Nickel formation here for the defense. Alex Smith from the gun. It's incomplete. The defender had it for a moment, but could not pick it off cleanly.
This drives coaches crazy. They get a wide receiver open down the field on a post route, and what happens? The quarterback just overthrows it.
Third down now. Looking to the right side and throwing. Did not get both feet down.
Terrible throw by the quarterback. Terrible route by the wide receiver. Oh, wow, what a shock. The football was incomplete.
Dustin Colquitt looks ready to boot this one away. Going to give his team great starting field position on that return.
What a good job by the punt returner that time. He caught it, didn't panic, he waited, he saw the blocking in front of him, made some good decisions, and a good punt return.
Offense lines up here. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. Stands in the pocket. The defense gets the sack.
Loss of 6.
Well, you see it all the time. When the offensive line can't stop the defensive pass rush, then you have your running backs hit a defensive lineman before they go out for the pass.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
Blue 20. White 56.
They're setting up screen. Brings it in.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and it picked up some nice yards.
Dreessen in the slot receiver role for this upcoming snap. Now 1st and 10. The throw to the left. That catch good for a first down. Broncos in the end zone.
Short passes are just as important as the long passes down the field. This time, a short, accurate pass. Look what it leads to. All those yards after the catch. Nice run, nice catch, touchdown.
The Broncos lined up now for the point after. Extra point is good. The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Jamal Charles is in the backfield. First and 10. Jamal Charles carries the football. That's second down coming up. Smith's got it in the gun. Throws to the right. Incomplete and almost intercepted.
Lots of ways to attack cover two. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
The Broncos defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Alex Smith's going to take it from the shotgun. Surveys, forces a 3 and out.
A lot of time for the quarterback to throw the football that time. The offensive line did their job, but nobody is open. Look at these receivers. They are covered all over the field.
The punter awaits the snap. Tackled right around midfield. The quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. First and 10. Trying to get it outside before the defense is set.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Manning from the gun. Challenging the defenders to the right side. Oh, that could have been intercepted, but he couldn't hold on.
3rd down.
Offense lines up here. Manning's going to take it from the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. Payton out to Eric Decker.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Should be a routine punt. Alex Smith will take it right from the center. Tight end in motion. 1st and 10, and they'll give it to Jamal Charles, left side, for a gain of about 5.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Offense lines up here. 2nd and 5, and they'll run the football with Charles. The tackle's going to be made, but he's beyond the first down marker.
Jim, the defense just missed a big opportunity there. They got the offense backed up, and they let them pick up a big first down.
The Chiefs lined up in the pistol. 1st and 10. He's got some daylight. This doesn't look good. We've got a player down, and he's in pain.
Always hard to guess what the injury is, and don't like to speculate, but I think it's pretty apparent. It's an upper body injury. We'll let you know when we find out.
Second down here.
Let's go. Mike 56, Mike 56.
Second and 1. They'll run with it again. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
Nothing fancy about that, but it's a good run, gets a first down. Now the offense has 3 more chances.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Quarterback taking the snap from the shotgun. The pass complete as he moves across the first down yardage, and a new set of downs.
Well, it was a nice throw by the quarterback that time to get just enough yards to pick up the first down.
Baldwin's going to get set in the slot for this snap. 1st and 10. Up the middle. Halftime, 2 minutes away. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Takes the snap from the shotgun. He's looking long. Almost intercepted.
Well, for some reason, this quarterback likes to keep trying to go deep down the field against this cover 2. That's not the spot you want to go. You want to look underneath or right down the middle.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Snap back to the quarterback, out of the gun, looking for an open receiver on the right.
And there's a sideline pass, incomplete as ruled.
Dustin Colquitt looks ready to boot this one away.
Picks up about 8.
Welker's a receiver in the slot. Tight ends in motion here. 1st and 10. Looks to his left. That reception picks up the first down.
Nowadays, it's getting harder and harder to play this tight man-to-man coverage because you're not even allowed to touch these superstar wide receivers.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Caught, gain of 7. That's a good job by the wide receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Welker's lined up now as a slot receiver. 2nd and 3. He's looking to the right here on this throw. The pass is picked off by Berry. Going to take it the distance. The 30, the 20, the 10. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. What a play. Snickers is the proud sponsor of this satisfying defensive replay. When hunger hits, Snickers satisfies.
You talking about getting your team full of emotion and getting everything on your side. How about that interception by the defense and then taking it back all the way for the score?
The Chiefs for the extra point. It's good. Ryan Suckup ready for the kickoff. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. First down on the way. Manning's back in shotgun formation. Hauls it in for the first down. The Broncos signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Kings in the slot. Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
That's over to Welker.
And the throw, it's incomplete.
Well, these are the kind of throws in the NFL, Jim, you just take for granted that if it's open, you are going to hit it. But the quarterback makes a big mistake, leads the receiver too far to the inside, and it goes incomplete.
Welker's lined up in the slot. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. Throwing now to his left. Makes the grab. Bringing the play to an end. The Broncos call a timeout and are left now with only one. Following that timeout, offense back out on the field. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Manning's got it in the gun. Trying to work that left side. Count it. Touchdown.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
The Broncos for the point after. And the point after is good. Matt Prater is ready to run up and kick this football. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. On first down. The give. They run right. Tackles made. The Chiefs call a timeout. Their first. The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go. Offense lines up here. Second down and 6 to the ground here. Spins away from the hit. The Chiefs with a little uncertainty, so they take a timeout here before third down. We're back and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout. Jamal Charles is in the backfield. 3rd and 1. Easy catch there. No one near him. The Chiefs with no timeouts left. Offense ready to play after calling a timeout. First down here after the completion. Out of the shotgun formation. Looks around.
They're going to get him this time.
Second down now. Drop back, shotgun formation. Loads it up, it's going deep. And it falls incomplete. So that's going to do it for the first half. Broncos are up in this one. Time to check in quickly with Danielle Bellini from the sidelines. Danny?
I got a chance to quickly speak with Derek Johnson at halftime. His team is losing the turnover battle, but the game, guys, is still close. And he told me if he and his teammates can get a turnover in the second half, they feel confident about their shot to win this game.
Thanks, Danielle. And now we'll go to the field. Chiefs getting set for kickoff. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. Now on first down, and here we go, the first snap of the second half. That's a gain of 8.
Well, that was a nice run that time off tackle. And listen, this is a bread and butter play in the NFL. It's about power running. Can your offensive tackle make the block to free up that running back so he has a chance to get that secondary and make a nice run out of it?
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. 2nd and 2. Looking to the right side and throwing. That pass play picks up a first down.
Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
That reception gave them the first down. Setting up screen. Reaches out and snatches it.
Number 18 goes complete. Gain of 2 on the play.
There wasn't much there that time, so good job by the quarterback just throwing the ball and getting the catch and just getting a couple yards.
This will be second down. And he's going to be brought down.
Loss of 6.
Well, that's what happened. The quarterback's looking down the field. Everybody's covered. Nice job by the defense. And he holds it too long, and they sack him.
Caldwell's going to get set in the slot for this snap.
3rd and 15, and
Throws to the right. The pass is picked off by Berry, and he's out of bounds.
That interception is strictly on the quarterback. When you make bad decisions, I don't care how good you can throw the football. The results, usually it's going to turn into an interception.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Quarterback drops back, play action. Challenging the defenders to the right side.
A lot of teams will play this 3-deep defense, cover 3, because they want to make the quarterback throw the football towards the sidelines and down the field to get those completions. Good job by the QB that time.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Working that left side.
He did everything right, didn't he, the quarterback that time? He was physical. He stayed on the wide receiver. He was reading the quarterback, so it was easy for him to knock the throw down.
Charles is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. The quarterback will hand it off. Driving ahead for 4.
That was a running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Jamal Charles is in the backfield. From the gun. Looking across the middle and throws it incomplete.
Anytime your receiver running any routes to the inside in the NFL, they're worried about getting hit. Don't lead them too far in a slant route. Just throw it right at them.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
Well, that time the offense had great field position. They don't take advantage of it, but at least they get 3 points. Good job by the kicker coming in and getting some points on the board.
Ryan Suckup ready for the kickoff. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. Welker's a receiver in the slot. First down and 10. Manning's got the football. And intercepted. Good piece of tackling.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First down coming up.
Let's go.
From the gun. He'll fire it out to the left. Complete. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
I love it when I hear, oh, he threw off his back foot. Well, the quarterback threw off his back foot that time, gets the completion down the field, and that's what he should have done. When you're going to take a big hit, you got to protect yourself. Throw off the back foot.
That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7.
The defensive end has the outside runs. That's his assignment, and he did it well. Takes on the tackle, beats his rear end up pretty good. It makes a tackle on the running back.
The defense comes out in the nickel. 3rd and 7. Looking for a receiver on the left side here. Bites through that hit. Oh, we've got an injured player on the field.
That's a good job. He's able to get up and get off the field, and my guess is he's going to be okay. A little bit of a scare there, no doubt about it. That makes everybody nervous.
Davis lined up in a single back formation.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
First and 10. Davis got it on the handoff, and he'll try it left and gains 12.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
First down here after the run. And they go back to the ground. They pounce on him there.
Well, that last play almost got them in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. So 1st and goal to go. Scores the touchdown.
The fullback gets the touchdown. So many things they do are underappreciated. Blocking for the running back, protecting the quarterback, but nothing like scoring a touchdown.
Lining up now for the 2-point conversion. He'll fire it out to the left. You talk about momentum. That turns into an 8-point trip, the touchdown and the 2.
This offense and the head coach and the offensive coordinator, they're all aggressive. So, hey, well, it's not good enough just to get a touchdown. They want to get that extra point or 2 points. Nice job that time.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. Wide receivers are bunched up.
1st and 10.
Has the reception all alone.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
They've got a first down now after that catch. Looking for an open receiver on the right. The Broncos now move the chains.
You can't play zone coverage against this quarterback. He knows it's zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Manning from the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
Welker's lined up now as a slot receiver. On 2nd and 1, they give it to the running back. And he's brought to the ground.
Good job getting the first down by the offense. And look at the defensive players on the sideline cheering their teammates on. Keep us on the sideline a little longer. That's what they're hoping for.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Staying with the running game on first down.
Number 21 on the run.
Well, the play is there to be made, but the offensive player doesn't get it done. Bad job on first down.
Caldwell's in the slot. 2nd and 14. And Wes Welker hauls it in.
Well, that's a nice completion by the offense. And what it does, it just puts them in a more manageable situation so they can pick up that third down.
Caldwell's lined up in the slot. They send the tight end in motion. Manning's going to take it from the gun. And he hauls it in. There's the tackle, but still, it's enough for the first down.
I think the best thing to say about that play is just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Welker's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Tight end in motion. 1st and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete. This will be the 8th play of this drive. On 2nd and 10. Sticks to his hands.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets a completion. And there's some tight spots. Not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
Offense lines up here. Eyeing that left side. Secures it with 2 hands.
It's a nice drive by the offense, Jim. They're down. They're driving down the field. Let's see if they can put 7 points on the board.
A short field goal try on the way. The kick is through for 3.
That was a nice long drive by the offense that time, and it stalls out. But good job by the kicker coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
Broncos ready to boot it down the field. This one's not leaving the end zone. Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. Will go ground. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
Well, to be a great offense, you got to be able to do a couple things that counters what the defense is going to do. Catch them off guard. One way to do it, run a draw play. They're thinking pass. You go with a run, and it picks up good yards.
Here we have 2nd down. Davis is going to take the handoff now. He'll be brought down, but not before picking up the 1st down.
It's kind of refreshing to watch, isn't it, to see a team that has faith, the toughness, and the patience to just keep running the football, grinding out these 1st downs, resting their defense, and tiring out the opponent's defense.
Setting up in the pistol on this play. Now 1st and 10. Right back to him one more time. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
Well, that's going to hurt him tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. When you get hit like that, you're going to feel some of that pain tomorrow. But the good news is, I think he's going to be okay. And once he gets a little situated there, I think he'll be back in the game.
The defense comes out in the dime. The quarterback motions the wide receiver. 2nd and 10. Another handoff. And he's going to be tackled right around the 43.
When you have defensive ends that like to go up the field and they think they're going to get to the quarterback, you know what you do to those kind of defensive ends? You run draw plays and screens underneath them. Take advantage of the fact that they're not reading their keys.
15 minutes to go, and we'll return after this message and a word from your local station. The Chiefs offense has switched sides now and has the football as we begin the fourth quarter. That last play was a run. Third down coming up.
Getting sacked.
You're talking about a bonus. When you get a defensive tackle that can get in the backfield and sack the quarterback, that is something special. Great job that time by the big D tackle.
They're in punting formation. Holiday from the 17. In on the stop.
41-yard
Welker's a receiver in the slot. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Under pressure and incomplete. Now they'll try over again on second down. Throws to the right. That catch gives them a first down.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch and gets a first down.
Welker's lined up now as a slot receiver. First and 10. Challenging the defenders to the right side. Flag is out.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. After the 10-yard step off, first and 20 to go. Tight ends in motion here. Manning's back in shotgun formation, looking for an open receiver on the right.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down though.
Welker's in the slot. Second and 6. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Very nearly intercepted.
Number 88, the intended receiver.
The offense needs 6 yards here on 3rd down after that incompletion. 3rd and 6 coming up.
That's Peyton hitting Joel Dreesen with that pass.
Hard to play man-to-man coverage all the time in the NFL. That time we see the man-to-man coverage, the quarterback sees it. Nice throw.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Peyton able to find Demaryius Thomas.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Caldwell's lined up in the slot. 2nd and 8. Looking to the right side and throwing. Got a completion this time.
Well, the only thing I can say about that play, it was better than an incompletion. The quarterback gets a completion, and they pick up a yard or 2.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
3rd and 7.
The throw to the left. He makes the catch. Good, solid tackle. Short of the first, and now we've got a 4th down situation.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the 1st down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
The Broncos all bunched up here as they get set at the line.
The formation here, shotgun, looks to his left. Change of possession coming up as they fail to pick up the 1st down on 4th down. Offense lines up here. They'll go shotgun here. Going across the middle. The Chiefs get a 1st down.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
First down here after the completion.
And Davis is going to secure the handoff.
Well, what you try to do so many times in the NFL, do the unexpected. The defense is expecting pass all the way. Everybody's running to the quarterback. What do? You confuse them. You mix them up. You run the draw play. That's why it was an easy run.
2nd down coming up.
Davis handed the football. They get to him just in time, 1 yard shy of the 1st down.
Third down on the way.
Midway through the 4th quarter.
Another carry here.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
Dustin Colquitt looks ready to boot this one away. And that's a gain of maybe 5. Dreesen's moved from the tight end position to the slot. 1st and 10. And he's taken down.
For the sack on the play. 9-yard loss on the play.
This defense, they are definitely not faint of heart, are they, Jim? They will bring the pressure. Good blitz that time, and they take the quarterback down.
Dreesen's moved from the tight end position to the slot. Peyton Manning from the shotgun, throwing now to his left. They bring him to the turf.
Not much the offense can do in a situation like this. 3rd and long, what you probably will have to do is either surprise them with a run or throw it short and hope somebody can make a play and pick up a 1st down.
Watch the blitz. Watch the blitz.
Welker's going to get set in the slot for this snap. They send the tight end in motion. 3rd and 14. They go draw, taking it up the middle.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
He's brought down. Nickel formation for the defense here. 1st and 10. Davis taking the handoff. Nice tackle.
Well, when you have a successful draw play, a lot of times it's up to the quarterback. As he's dropping back, if he holds that football up and makes everybody think it's a pass, it works. Then when he hands it to the running back, look out.
The defense comes out in the nickel. 2nd and 5. Taking off. That brings the play to an end.
Well, it's about deceiving the defense, isn't it? That's how you get a lot done in the NFL. And when you can run and pass, you can deceive them in a lot of ways. Nice job by the offense, running that football, picking up another 1st down and moving the chains.
We're late in the 4th, and the offense is just trying to sit on the lead.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
1st and 10. Davis has got it on the handoff and tackled down at the 43-yard line.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the 4th, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back to the offense. Welcome back Coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. Offense lines up here. 2nd down and 4. Staying on the ground.
Good job, D. Good job.
Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
Well, they're teaching all these guys in the NFL, don't hit high, and we might be seeing more of this, lower body injuries, because the defensive players, they're learning. Hit them lower. Won't get any flags thrown that way.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Back to the ground now on 1st down. He's brought down at the 30-yard line. Following that timeout, defense back out on the field. Offense lines up here. 2nd down and 5. Strong eye handoff here. They immediately call for a timeout. Back out there for action after that defensive timeout. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. 3rd and 3. They'll run it with him again. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. After that timeout by the defense, play is ready to resume. The Chiefs getting set for the field goal try. The kick is good.
Well, Jim, I know if you were coach, you'd probably be happy settling for the field goal, but not me. I want touchdowns. Take some more chances and get it done.
Chiefs getting set for kickoff. Taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Manning's got it in the gun. Trying to work that left side. What a hit, and the ball is dropped.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Welker's a receiver in the slot. Manning from the gun. That pass was hurried.
You are not going to be an accurate quarterback, of course, when you're under this kind of pressure. Doesn't even have time to set his feet. Another throw offline.
Welker's lined up now as a slot receiver. 3rd and 10. Throws to the right. The Broncos now move the chains.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
That reception gave them the first down.
Peyton Manning from the shotgun.
And he's forced to the ground. This satisfying defensive replay is brought to you by Snickers. Hungry for victory? Snickers satisfies. Challenging the defenders to the right side, and it's out of bounds, incomplete.
Caldwell's in the slot. Manning from the gun.
Working that left side. Makes the catch inbound.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Nickel formation here for the defense.
Manning's going to take it from the gun.
Looking at every option.
So that's not going to get it done here. And the offense is going to turn it over on downs.
Nice job that time by the defense. Pressure on the quarterback. He does not have time to find an open guy, and it results in an incompletion.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Takes the knee. Offense lines up here. Takes the knee. This one could have gone either way. Each side made some spectacular plays, but we've come to an end, and what a game it was.
That's it. Shows some toughness. That's why we're calling this the play of the game today. Even though it's a short run near the goal line for a touchdown, the offensive line just whoops some tail, and they let the runner get in there for the score.